Hey everyone, Miranda Pitrone back here with you to do another fun mandala video. Today we have this lovely Santorini-like stone from Capcouriers, and they are a company who sells their stones on Amazon. They have a bunch of different kinds, so I encourage you to check them out. Alright, so I'm going to measure for the center of my stone. This one is about 4.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and I'm going to start with ebony black. So all the products I use in here I'll post in the description. I'm just using a pencil here to sketch it in because my etcher doesn't work on this stone. And I kind of want this design to go off the edge, so I put it off center just a little bit. Using a size 10 brush in black is for our center. And then Royal Fuchsia is the next color. And so this is mostly done with the same brush. I have this brush and a size 4 spot brush. That's one of the mini brushes from Arteza. So back to the black in between the fuchsia. And we have purple petal with the same size 10 brush. And each time next round is just in between the dots you put down before. Purple Pizazz. And that actually is going to go above each of the black dots that we put down. And then pink Tropics. So this one. Alright, so on this I made my own little stencil. And I cut out a piece of cardstock about 1.5 inches long. And I made my own little petals so they'll all be the same. And I kind of want this to go off the edge. So I did 1.5 inches to reach the bottom area, and then it's going to go off the edge at the top area. But I'm just overlapping the petals as I go around. I'm posting it above the pink Tropics, that pink dot, and they're overlapping on one side of the petal. I just decided I was going to give myself a challenge and do something different here. There. So you have your flower. Now I'm going to section off about 1/4 inch in length on the side. And that is going to be painted black after, but you can see each section here. So when I say 1/4 inch, I mean on the base of the petal there, just in width. So I'm going to go back to my brush and use the ebony black. And you can use a dotting tool to fill this in as well. So if you don't have brushes, it's okay. You can use the dotting tool. So this is the size 4 mini brush. I'm just using it to paint in this area. So these are just the mini brushes from Arteza, the 4 spotter. But you can see with your ball stylus, you can just dip it in the paint and do it like swipes and just fill in the area, and you won't have brush marks. Alright, so here we have the size 10 brush and the Coastal Waters, which is a multi-surface paint, just dotting in between the tropical pinks, the pink tropics. Switching to Jungle Green. And you can use the dotting tool for that too, just a long swipe. Alright, this is Lavender Frost. And we're going to do dots around the edge here on the outside in between our petals. Okay, so this is Citron Green with the 4 mini brush, and I'm just following along our black section that we had filled out earlier. Such a nice bright green against the black. Okay, then I'm going to use apple green. So again, I'm still using the mini brush for this. Just following our other line of green. And then we're going to switch now to Tropical Blue. The same size brush, just the 4 mini, and we're going to follow along that green line of the apple. Okay, so now I have Coastal Waters. I'm going to just do a little half swipe here. Okay, of course off the edge a bit there. Next I have Festive Green, and I'm going to start dotting at the top and just go down to about the middle of our Tropical Blue line here. And they're getting progressively smaller as I go down. Let's start at the center at the top and then go to the center of the blue line. Okay, now I'm using Foliage Green, and I'm going to go on both sides of the first green that we put down. Just doing dots from the top straight down into our angled swipes here. And we'll just do that on every petal. and then switch to another color. I think we'll do the apple green here. I'm still using the size 10 brush. So if you want the bigger dots, you push down just a little bit harder. And again, we're just going on either side of our design here on each petal. And it's starting to fill in our leaves nicely here. Okay, I think I'm going to just add a little contrast with some tropical blue. Okay, now we're putting Citron green down our last space here. Okay, now I'm adding periwinkle top dots. Okay, and now we're going to use the mini brush to do some dots around the purple and then also some top dots. So this is the Coral Blush. Okay, then I'm switching now to Coastal Waters, and we're gonna do dots here over our black. Alright, so switching to the tropical blue again, and we're going to do some mini dots here over our green, just for some contrast. And I'm just doing them with the mini brush. Okay, switching to Hydrangea now. It's a multi-surface. It's a kind of a lighter purple. And we're just going to do mini dots around where we posted that coral. And then the next we're going to do purple Pizazz in between these hydrangeas. So they're just mini. Okay, we'll also add a little dot of that Pizazz underneath just to fill in that space there. Next I'm going to put some in between down here as well. Alright, switching over to Vintage Brass, one of the extreme sheens. And just placing them on either side of our little purple outer element here, and we will be done. So I hope you had fun with this. This one's a little faster for y'all. You can find me, as always, at mirandapitroneart.com. I just want to thank also Capcouriers for these stones, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep a lookout for other videos. Hit the subscribe button and you'll find them all.